introduce you to the lovely Sikin Samji to lead us through the next 30 minutes with some slow-moving vinyasa to help ground us during these turbulent times. Sikin is a yoga teacher, functional mobility specialist, and mindfulness coach who has worked with people across Canada and abroad. As the Assistant General Manager of Equinox Canada and the CEO of her own personal yoga company, she wholeheartedly devotes her life to helping others find peace, health, and empowerment, something we all need more than ever right now. You will feel lighter, calmer, more relaxed, and ready to take on whatever is next with a calm, patient, and positive attitude after this class. Welcome, Sikin. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. Well, welcome if you're just joining in, and I'm so pleased to be able to unite with you all today for an amazing cause, and obviously to find some movement and some breath and strength through our day. So I will invite you all, without further ado, to just start by laying back in a supine position on your mat in what we'll call corpse pose. So you'll come to lay down with your arms by your sides, legs extended out in front of you. And I'll give you a second just to all get there. Make yourself comfortable. And then as you settle in, just let your eyes close or the eyelids get heavy. Let the breath soften and just sort of sink into the body. Allow your face to relax, your jaw to release, the teeth to separate, and let the tongue release from the roof of your mouth. And as you lay here still, silent, feel the breath be the only motion that moves through the body. Let the back of your head and your heels get very heavy as the belly and the breath get light. Yoga is about being human and empowering the humanity within ourselves. As humans, we breathe, we move, we see. So for these next 30 minutes, just let it all unfold as it does. And take a nice full deep breath in. Imagine it coming in from the soles of the feet all the way up to the crown of your head. Whole body expanding. And then take a nice long slow exhale, drawing the breath out right to the very last drop. Inhale fully. The back body, the rib cage, the belly expand as you draw the breath in. Long, slow, conscious exhale. Everything draw out. And see if you can make your next breath in even longer, even fuller. And then pause at the very top, the peak of your breath in, just for a second. And draw the breath all the way out, pausing right at the bottom of your exhale. One more time, a nice long, slow breath in. Pausing a little bit longer at the top of the breath. And exhale completely. Pause at the bottom of your exhale. And with your next breath in, draw your knees up right to the chest. Hold the shins with both hands. And make the back of your head a little bit heavier on your mat. Draw your knees towards either side of the body. So you're pulling them towards the rib cage, the outside of the ribs, the armpits. Then take a deep breath in, isolating the breath in the belly. So a nice strong belly breath in here. As you exhale, maybe drawing the knees in a tiny bit closer, still keeping your tailbone fairly grounded. And another belly breath in, filling it up. And a long, slow breath out as you draw the knees in. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in. Long, slow exhale. And ground fully on your breath out, and then cross at your ankles. Take your hands underneath of your thighs and rock and roll forward and back a few times. You can massage the spine. And then make your way up into a tabletop position. So this quadruped position with the palms underneath the shoulders, knees stacked underneath of the hips. And you'll spread your fingers nice and wide. So when you look down at your hands, see that you have almost these pie shapes between your fingers. And then you'll ground deeply into the pads of the fingertips. Firm the knuckles down and really, really press down with the thumb and your pinky finger. Firm your abdominals in and reach your right leg all the way back behind you. You reach through the heel, flex your foot. So that means the toes are pulling towards you. And draw the knee into your chest, round your spine, and exhale out all your breath. See if you can bring the knee and the thigh tight into your chest. Good. Reach the leg all the way back. Crown of the head forward, reach out through the heel, inhale. And exhale, knee to chest, round the belly up and in. And keep the knee drawn into the chest as you lengthen out the spine and take the knee all the way out to the right side. You draw a big circle with your knee all the way back and forward into the chest. And let's do that one more time. Knee to the elbow, out to the side, big circle with the right knee, and all the way back in. Then extend your right leg all the way out to the right side and bring it to the ground beside you. So you're in this sort of lateral lunge position with your left knee down, right leg extended out to the side with the sole of the foot on the floor. And as you take a breath in, you'll let your chest and belly drop down, lift your tail and lift your collarbone. And look forward towards the room in front of you. As you exhale, press your palms down, round your belly up and in into your cat spine. A deep breath in as you lift the chest, lift the tail. Pull the ground towards you with your hands just a little bit to create some traction. And then exhale, round the belly up and in, chin to chest. Good. Keep your back toes curled under. Sit back on your heel with your hips. Walk your hands forward and let your chest drop down between the tricep. And take a big breath in here. Push the floor away from you with your hands as you reach the hips back in space. And as you exhale, slide back into a all fours tabletop, bringing that right leg back in. Left knee draws into your chest as you exhale out all the breath. Inhale, reach it all the way back behind you. Legs straight, reaching back through the heel. Exhale, bring the knee to your chest. Round the belly up and in. And then one more time, reaching it long and straight back. One more time, knee to your chest, round the belly, breathe out all your breath. And as you lengthen the spine forward, send the knee all the way out to the side and back in a big circle. Bringing it all the way back into the chest. One more time, out to the side, all the way back, and then back in. And then extend the left leg all the way out to the left side of your mat. Bring the sole of the foot to the ground. Inhaling into your cow spine. Tail lifts, chest lifts. Exhale, round the belly up and in, chin to chest, into your cat. And breathe in as you lift. Exhale as you round. And sit your hips all the way back to your heel. Walk your hands forward and let your chest sink down between the triceps. Push the floor away from you with your hands, sending your hips back in space, activating the arms for one more deep breath in. And with your exhale, slide the hands back, draw the knee in. And then just sit yourself back onto your heels in a child's pose. Walk your hands as far forward as they can go. And find lots of length here through the rib cage, through the side body. Bring your hands right up onto fingertips, so you have little tents with your hands, forehead to the mat. And take a deep breath in here. Crawl the fingertips just a little further forward. Finding even more length, and then set the palms down. Curl your toes under and lift your hips, downward facing dog. And you'll stay high up onto the tippy toes here with the heels lifted. And for a deep breath in, draw the navel in and up towards the rib cage. As you exhale, let your gaze draw forward to your fingertips as you reach your heels down towards the earth. And then just let the neck relax. Let your eye gaze soften. Crown of the head lengthening. Take 3 deep breaths. Stillness here in downward dog. If your knees are bent, that's fine. Just activate the tops of your thighs to create some stability through the hamstrings. And really reach the hips back in space. Lengthen the spine. Push your hands into the earth a little bit more. And then as you inhale, lift high onto your heels, high onto your toes, lifting the heels, and tiptoe your feet all the way up to your hands so you're at the top of your mat. Bend your knees, bring your rib cage to your thighs, and catch your elbows with opposite hands. Let everything hang. And open your chest up to the right as you straighten the right leg as much as you can. Keep the left knee bent. And then switching sides, rib cage to the right thigh, straighten the left leg, and open your chest to the side. And as you come back to center, feet will be hip width apart. We'll let our body get really heavy here, and then starting with the tailbone, making it heavy as you stack the spine, coming up to stand. All the way up to mountain pose, this tall, strong position. You'll bring your big toes together, the heels slightly apart. Arms by your side. So imagine corpse pose, but standing. Palms facing straight ahead. And as you stand here, can you just find a way with the eyes closed to feel your hips stack over your heels, your shoulders stack over your hips, the crown of your head align to the tip of the tailbone. Lift all 10 toes up and spread the toes wide. See if you can reach your pinky toe as far away from all the other toes. And then slowly, from the pinky toe out, drop each toe one at a time back down onto the mat. Rooting your feet strongly into the ground. Let everything from your ankles up lift. Just find a little bit of energetic lift. The rib cage lifts. Crown of the head lifts. And let the shoulders slide down your back. Take your arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace your hands. Interlace your fingers. And then rotate the wrists so your palms press straight up towards the sky. Lift your kneecaps just a little bit, grow a little bit taller. And as you exhale, side bend to the right, making your left foot heavy on the ground. And breathe in, coming back through center. And with your exhale, side bend to the left. And inhale, coming back through center. Bringing your palms together, we'll slowly dive forward into a fold. Lengthen the spine, hinge at the hips, rib cage to thighs. Knees can be bent if you need to. And with your inhale, walk your fingertips forward, lengthen your spine like it's in a tabletop position. And with your exhale, rib cage to thighs, forward fold. We'll step your left foot back as far as it can go. Bring the knee to the ground. And with your left hand positioned on the floor, reach your right arm up into a twist. Inner thigh and belly connect. You're grounding deeply through your front big toe and front heel. Come all the way up into a twisted low lunge. So left arm forward, right arm back. And drop your right hand to the back of your thigh. Lift your left arm up. Okay, lift up through the chest and let your hips get really heavy and draw forward towards your heel. And bring everything back. And we'll step back into a high plank position. You can take your knees to the ground if the high plank is challenging. And take a deep breath in and shift your weight forward and lower your whole body as one unit to the ground. You press the tops of your feet and all 10 toes deeply into the earth. Take your hands wide out to the side, pressing your fingertips into the ground, elbows up into the air. And then peel your head and chest up to a wide cobra position. As you exhale, lengthen the spine forward and down. And as you inhale, come all the way back to child's pose. Exhaling into downward facing dog. From your downward dog, lift your left leg high up behind you. Look back towards the toes. And then draw the knee towards the chest. Look towards your fingertips and step the left foot to the left thumb. High lunge position as you inhale. Little bend through the back knee as you draw the right hip forward, squaring the pelvis. And as you exhale, bring the palms to the ground. Step your right foot forward and fold over your legs. Feet together. As you inhale, rise all the way up to stand. And as you exhale, bring your palms through center and down. Breathe in and reach up. Interlace your fingers, press your palms to the sky. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, side bend to the left. And breathe in through center. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, palms come together as you hinge and fold forward. Breathe in, lengthen your spine halfway. Reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, rib cage to thighs as you fold. Step your right foot back as far as it'll go and bring your knee to the ground. Right palm to the earth as you open up into a twist. Left arm to the sky. And take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, come all the way up into a twisted lunge. Right arm forward, left arm back. You're facing the left side. Drop the left hand behind you, reach the right arm up. A deep breath in to make your hips heavy, lift through the chest. And with your exhale, bring both palms down and step back into a high plank position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower slowly all the way to the ground. Find that wide cobra position, fingertips on the ground, elbows high, tops of the feet and hips really heavy. Peel your chest and your head up. And as you exhale, lengthen and slowly lower everything down. Inhale into your child's pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in, lift your right leg high up and back. Exhale, draw the knee to your chest and step the foot to the right thumb. High lunge position as you inhale. A little bend through the back knee. Draw the left glute forward. And place your palms down, step your feet together, and fold as you exhale. Bring your feet right together to touch. Rise all the way up to stand as you inhale. And bring the palms through center and down as you exhale. Inhale as you reach and rise. Exhale as you lengthen forward and fold. Lengthen halfway on your inhale. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. High plank position. And with a deep breath in, lower slowly all the way to the ground. Tops of the feet down. Keep your hands where they are. Cobra position or upward dog. You'll press into the feet. Lift the thighs. And use your hands to just gently pull the chest forward and up. Chin to your chest, navel to spine, draw back to downward facing dog. And just allow the breath, the gaze to settle here. Inhaling to lift the heels. Exhaling to lower the heels, lift the toes. And spread the toes wide. And then ground them back down one at a time. Take 3 more breaths. And slowly bring your knees to the ground. Set your hips back onto your heels. The knees should be hip width apart. Take your chin right to the chest. Bring your fingertips behind you, just underneath of the shoulders. And we'll lift the hips. And as you lift the hips, press the toes into the ground. Engage your glutes and use them to help you lift. Lift the sternum up towards the chin, and then slowly draw the gaze up and back behind you. And as you exhale, chin to chest, slowly lower the hips down. And one more time, chin glued to the chest as you lift the hips. Slowly lifting the chest and drawing the gaze up and back. And we're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Exhale, chin to chest, and slowly lower the hips down. And take your arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace the hands and press the palms up towards the ceiling. Get tall. Lift your rib cage away from the ground. And then take your right fingertips to the mat beside you. Reach your left fingertips overhead and slide your hips all the way to the left. So your left glute is grounded on the floor. And shift your hips back to your heels and take the arms up. And left fingertips to the ground. Right arm reaches. Send your right glute all the way off your heel into the floor beside you. Good. And then as you inhale, come all the way back up. Clasp the hands behind you. Inhale to lift the chest. Press the fists that you've made with your hands away from your body as you lift. And then slowly bring everything back. And we'll come to sit on the ground with the legs crossed, your right shin in front of your left shin. Bring your fingertips right behind you, inhaling to lift the chest and firm your thighs and the outer edges of your feet into the ground. And take a big inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen your spine up and out of the waist, up and out of the hips as you crawl forward into a fold. So as you come down here, you want to keep the hips, the glutes really grounded. So I like to use my hands to press into the floor and really send the hips back. And I encourage you to keep your legs just gently activated by pressing them into the earth. And you'll find that the spine will be free then to lengthen forward. We'll take about 5 breaths here, just slowly allowing your fold to deepen breath by breath. And slowly slide your hands back up on your inhale. And then just take the fingertips behind you, lean back, and switch the cross of your legs. So the left shin in front of the right. Fingertips behind you as you take a deep breath in, lift the chest and ground the outer edges of your legs. Exhale as you lengthen forward and crawl yourself into a fold. Affirm the legs down. Send the hips back and lengthen your spine out of the waist. And keep the breath here strong, focused. And slowly slide yourself back up to seated. Take the fingertips behind you and place your feet out in front of you. Shift your hips right up to your heels and then slowly come down onto your forearms. And then make your way all the way down onto your back. Cross your right ankle over top of the left knee. Back of the head on the ground, and then just pull the legs towards you in this figure 4 position. You'll take your right hand, slide it through the space between the legs and catch the top of the shin. And then place your left hand over top of the right. Find a deep flex through your right foot and press your right thigh away from you as you open wide across the chest and draw your shoulder blades to the ground. For 3 deep breaths here. And just release your hands, place your left foot on the ground, and then your right foot on the ground. And switch the cross. Left ankle crosses over top of the right thigh. Draw the legs towards you and catch the top of the shin. Find a deep flex through your left foot. Press the left thigh towards the front of your mat and draw your shoulder blades to the ground. Just gently pressing the back of the head into the earth to support your neck here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Right foot to the ground, left foot to the ground. Take them hip width apart, arms out to a T position, and you'll just windshield wiper the legs side to side, letting them fall left and right. And take the arms and legs straight up into the air as if you were in sort of a dead bug position. And then just unwind the wrists and the ankles one way. And then wind them the opposite direction. And pause all your movement. Just reach everything up towards the ceiling. Let your elbows and your knees bend a little. Close your eyes and just let everything hang suspended in space here. And slowly bring your right arm to the ground. Back of the arm with the palm facing up. Bring your left arm to the ground beside you. Palm facing up. Extend your right leg forward and down to the earth. And as your heel touches down, lower the left leg. Take a full body, deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale, let everything go, let the body become heavy. Let your feet relax. Let your glutes become heavy. The back of the head become heavy. The skin on your face soften. The jaw soften. And let your breath return to its natural cadence. As you take a few moments in stillness here, just allow your body to absorb everything that you experienced in these last 30 minutes, the breath, the motion, the freedom, tension. And allow yourself to come home to your body, to your breath. Just let everything remain still as you feel the belly rising and falling. And with every cycle of breath, surrendering to any moment of ease, simplicity, sweetness. And slowly rock your head from shoulder to shoulder. Gently awakening with subtle movements in the fingers and the toes. And breathing in to draw the knees to your chest, roll to one side. And slowly make your way back up to sit, crossing your legs, bringing your hands to your heart, let your chin bow towards your chest. May you find peace. May you find ease. May you find freedom. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me in my bubble today. Thank you so much for supporting LOMAPALOOZA, and I will send it back to Lauren.
Thank you, Sikin. That was incredible. Your energy is just, I know it's virtual, it's Zoom, but I think we can all feel it. It was beautiful. And I'm thrilled that we get to see you again later today for your meditation. So thank you. Namaste. And we'll see
See you
you.
guys soon. Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.